Hey YouTube, it's Cello Ben, and today's day 32 of the 100 Days of Practice. And today, I'm going to be working on artificial harmonics, specifically in the context of a Morton Feldman piece I've been working on called The Viola in My Life. It's a really cool piece that I really like a lot. And for the most part, it's not terribly difficult as long as I keep my focus and I'm paying attention to everything that's going on. The only things that kind of throw a wrench in terms of difficulty are hitting certain things sort of out of thin air, and most of these things are artificial or false harmonics. So I'm going to deal with those today. There are a couple other things that I sort of need to hit, but I'm mostly going to be dealing with the, sorry, I'm just pulling it up here. I'm mostly going to be dealing with the artificial harmonics. So if you don't know already, you know, we have these harmonics. Harmonics all over the place, where you touch the string but don't press down on it. But we can also make our own harmonics by sort of changing the place. We basically change the string length and then make our own harmonic. You know, when we press down, or whatever, when we press down on the strings, in different places it changes the string length, and that's why we play different pitches. Similar thing goes for artificial harmonics. When you change the string length, if you look here on the A string, and D, G, C, what happens if you touch a fourth above the open string, a perfect fourth above, is it sounds the pitch of the open string but 2 octaves higher. So, by that logic, if you place your thumb down on a note and touch a fourth above it, it'll sound whatever your thumb is on plus 2 octaves. Now, one trick about artificial harmonics that it took me a while to learn is that they must always be played with courage, or they're not going to sound properly. If I play one, let's take this first one in this piece. If I play it without courage, feel how skatey it can get and how lacking in core. Now sometimes people might want that, but that's not exactly, I don't think, what we're going for here. So you've got to make sure, even when it's quiet, to be close enough to the bridge and using sufficient weight to get it to really speak well. So that's one I needed to hit. I'm going to need to hit that again later, coming from this. Okay, so there we go. The next one I have to hit out of thin air, and it's a B flat. So that one was a little sharp. So now, before it I have a 5/16 bar that's empty, it's just rests, but before that I have this D flat. Bom. There we go. Next one I really hit out of thin air, and it's a low C sharp. Good. That one hasn't seemed to be a big problem for me so far. I have to hit that one again. Next one I hit is an F sharp out of really thin air. So that one's tending sharp. So I'm resting, resting, resting. Resting. Still tending sharp. Let me think about my thumb sort of in relation to the open string and that F sharp that's down there. Good. Better. We're good for now. D sharp. And then later B flat, or sorry, A natural. Okay, then we're okay for a while. I've got some E's down here. So that's coming from, so what I need to do is get that previous F to sort of linger in my ear and then just go down a half step plus an octave. There we go. I have this D that I have to hit out of thin air too. It's not an artificial harmonic, but it's still something that I gotta hit. So, hands away. Thinking about it in relation to my thumb on the A harmonic. It's tending flat. Now it's sharp. Okay. Let's see, how do I go about this? Now, I think if I hit it arco generally, it's going to be okay. Although the thing is, that last arco, for example, it sort of wavered because I was able to adjust the intonation really quickly after I hit it a little bit out of tune. But with a pizzicato, I don't really have that option. So it's got to be right there. There's one. Let me try and get it 5 times in a row. I was a little out. So now I'm really tending flat. So let me set my thumb and then put this. There we go. 1. That was a little sharp. 3, although that was a little flat. 4, getting it. Now I'm going to try and do 5 times in a row. 1, hands away. 2, now also let me try doing it in the softer dynamic that it's in. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then the next one that I have to hit is a really high G flat, also pizzicato. I think the most helpful thing for me is going to be to think of it in F sharp, so I can have my thumb on here and stretch up, sort of having like that D major hand shape feeling, like that I would have in Haydn D or whatever. Nope. All right. Little flat. Really flat. Too sharp. There we go. I overshot it that time. I'm going to get off of the pizzas right now because I want to finish the artificial harmonics in this video, but I will revisit those pizzas later off camera. Here's another artificial harmonic, E. Okay, that'll be fine. That one's not as hard to find as some of the other ones. And let's see. Ah, yes, F to E to F. Too flat. I gotta center myself between these 2 open strings in the middle. Now it's too sharp. Okay. I think I lost a little bit of weight there because it started to squeak. There we go. One more time for now. Okay. Any more harmonic? Ah, yes. This is a really tricky one. Let me try it with just thumb. Okay. And one more time. Okay, there we go. So I'm still going to revisit a lot of this stuff, but I wanted to give you all a taste of some artificial harmonic practicing and the like, thanks to this very cool piece, The Viola in My Life by Morton Feldman. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.